Happy Friday, Bears! We're excited to be here in the new building, bringing you content every week.
Coming up in the show, we look at Friday Night Football, the reopening concert scene, and homecoming court results.
Seniors, there will be a college planning meeting held on Wednesday, September 8th with Dr. Moore. It'll start at 7 p.m. and is located in the Hastings Middle School auditorium. Also a reminder that there will be no school on Monday for Labor Day.
The Upper Arlington High School opened their doors on August 23rd to all students and staff. Along with many changes that the new building can bring, lunch has been the biggest challenge to our student body.
So far, I like lunch, but I definitely think there's just too many people outside in the Golden Bear Boulevard.
I'm eating in a classroom. The lines are super long at lunch.
We're seniors and we're sitting in a health classroom eating right now because that's the only space we can find, and we're lucky to be sitting in a classroom right now. That's how bad it is. There are literally seniors who have been here for 4 years sitting on the floor.
I know a quick, easy fix to this would be opening lunch for seniors only, and then everyone would just be happy, and it would make lives so much easier.
We have many new lunch options: the Subline upstairs, the G&J Grab and Go, the Bear Den, and the Bear Hub.
I think it's awesome that everybody wants to eat subs because I'm upstairs, and the subs are really good, and they're really good for you.
On August 30th, the UAHS administration decided to split lunch into two halves due to the limited seating and long lunch lines.
My thoughts on lunch is there'll be a less line to get food, but I won't be with all my friends.
My complaint about it is that you eat way too early.
And I'm in A lunch and some of my friends are in B lunch, so it's kind of stressful, knowing where I should eat and stuff. I think we should have open lunch.
As the school year goes on, we're expecting a few more changes into the lunch schedule. Remember to be patient. This has been Ava Adamantidis reporting for the WARL.
Thank you for all the students who submitted pictures and videos.
Students, auditions for the fall play will be Tuesday, September 7th in the Black Box Theater, which is located across from the North End Commons. For more information, please join the UACT campus page.
And now to Ellie and Bella with sports.
It's good to see you, Bears. Welcome back to sports. This year, students and families have the opportunity to purchase a pass that will get you into all ticketed home events. If you're interested, you can visit the UAHS athletic page under tickets for more information about cheering on our record-setting athletes.
Cross-country sophomore Thomas McMahon placed 16th out of 397 varsity runners last weekend at the Pickerington Classic. The undefeated girls soccer team is ranked first in the Ohio Capital Conference. Senior captain and goalie Abby Rice was named the best female soccer player in Ohio. Senior captain Cece DePino leads the team in goals with 4 in 4 games.
Boys varsity soccer has been facing similar success, with junior captain Miles Bonin scoring all 4 goals against Dublin Jerome, securing the win and their 3-0 record. Football running back Carson Grieslock broke the school's previous records of yards run in a single game, running 384 yards, with the previous record being 359 yards set in 2000 by Jeff Backus.
The football Bears continued their undefeated season with a 37-14 win against St. Francis de Sales, forcing 7 turnovers, including 4 interceptions by Buttermore, Frederick, Reynolds, and Lasheka.
They improved their record 2-0 for the season. Today they traveled to Springboro High School to face the Panthers. Nora and I took a look at the first football Friday night back at the Marv. Friday night football made its comeback last weekend with its first game of the season against Reynoldsburg. This year, the stands are finally full again, with fans and students eagerly cheering on the Golden Bear and our beloved Marv. We talked to freshman Megan Sethi about her first football game.
It was kind of like a crowd of a bunch of people from the high school throwing stuff at each other. When they scored in the final 20 seconds, it got really intense and there's popcorn being thrown everywhere. I do plan to go to more games because it was really fun.
With a close game throughout, the Bears pulled through with a 42-41 win. The next home game will be on September 10th against Westerville Central.
It was crazy watching Greasy plow through the defense, and with the student section raising all the energy, it was fantastic. We came out real strong. We're a little smaller team, and so we just put through the effort, and we went through with the dub last week, and this week we expect to do the same.
For more updates on games, you can follow UA_Spirit Club on Twitter or Kickin It Live on Instagram. This has been Nora Dimitrov and Ellie Watson reporting for the WARL.
Football isn't the only game going on this weekend. Come support our Golden Bears a little closer to home. The boys water polo team will be competing in the UA Open Tournament Friday and Saturday here at UAHS.
Boys soccer has a home game Tuesday the 7th against Westerville Central, and the girls tennis Wednesday, September 8th versus New Albany High School on the new home tennis courts. They look to continue their undefeated season of 4-0. Cross country will compete in their fourth meet, the Hot Summer Bash, at Hilliard-Davidson this Saturday the 4th. Field hockey is 3-1 and will be home for senior night Monday, September 13th against Dublin Kaufman.
Hope to see you guys there. Now to Elena and Claire with Mr. Ramsay.
Thanks, Bella. We are here with the new UAHS Assistant Director of Student Life, Mr. Ramsay. He played football at the University of Cincinnati from 2006 to 2010. Being the third-ranked team in the country his senior year, he is an inductee in the University of Cincinnati Hall of Fame. Mr. Ramsay, tell us about your college football career at Cincinnati.
Oh, well, being a Columbus guy and attending the University of Cincinnati was a very unique experience. I was able to go down and play on full scholarship for both Mark D'Antonio and Brian Kelly. We were able to accomplish some great things. We were able to win 2 Big East championships, played in 4 bowl games, and again, ultimately finished up my career as the third-ranked team in the country. So great experience, great time.
Mr. Ramsay, what do you think is the most impressive feature of the new high school?
I would have to say it would be between the natatorium and the amazing weight room we have. I haven't seen any high school facility, especially when you speak of weight rooms, look as fantastic as what we have here. I think our kids will get great work, and I think we have a great staff in place, so that it helps build the tradition that we have going on here.
What are you most excited about in this upcoming school year?
Really excited to have a lasting impact on our student athletes and students who participate in extracurriculars. Really want to see where I can best help the programs. Hopefully I can use my knowledge base with OSHA bylaws, but also just in my ability to be personal with our student athletes and just make their experience here the best that I can.
What is one thing that you would want everyone in the building to know about you?
I think for starters, I would say seeing me physically, I can be a strong figure, but I'm a very personable individual. I would urge and encourage any student athlete and or staff member to start a conversation with me. More than welcome those conversations, and would love to build some great relationships here throughout the building.
And finally, what do you enjoy doing in your free time outside of sports?
Well, I have 2 daughters, so we spend quite a bit of our time into sports ourselves, but I love to bring them around to see our student athletes that I serve, as well as attend their events and help them out, and just really interested in having a great time outside of work.
Thank you. You can find Mr. Ramsay in the Student Life office on the athletic side of the building. He is here to support students with information about clubs, sports, and coaches, and he is here to support you if you are thinking about starting a new club. Now to community with Vivian and Jimmy.
Happy Labor Day weekend, Bears! Labor Day festivities are back after being canceled last year due to COVID. The Arts Festival is on Monday, September 6th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Northam Park.
The UACA Wiffle Ball Tournament is back. The tournament filled up so quickly this year that kids were even put on a wait list in hopes to play for the title.
Last Friday and Saturday, August 27th and 28th, the hometown band, CAAMP, returned home to Columbus for their first live concert since the start of COVID.
The band sold out Express Live both nights, with many UA students, parents, and alumni in attendance. Viv takes a deeper look at the band's connection to students at UA.
On August 27th and 28th, Columbus's own CAAMP returned to play 2 sold-out nights at Express Live. Among the crowd, many UA students, families, and alumni, showing a special tie to the community here at UA.
Okay, my cousin was friends with the lead singer, so he kind of introduced me to CAAMP, and I've just listened to them ever since, and I just love them.
So I like CAAMP because it just reminds me of hanging out with friends in the summertime, sitting around a campfire, it's just chill music that I love listening to.
I went to the concert on Friday night. It was my first concert since COVID, and it was a lot of fun to see all those people in the same area all having a good time.
I just started listening to CAAMP because they were from UA, and everyone else was talking about them, so I thought I'd give them a listen.
Former Hastings teacher Mr. Lloyd has been credited to introducing many students to the band.
I had Mr. Lloyd in middle school, and in class he would always play music and play CAAMP, so that's how I was introduced to it.
Mr. Lloyd in 7th grade introduced me to CAAMP, and I really liked him.
My favorite song is Strawberries.
Sunrise left and close, we stayed up all night.
My favorite song by CAAMP is By and By.
I'll be home next spring. Won't you say you love me there by and by?
This has been Vivian Lawless reporting for the WARL.
Camp is starting to tour again with shows scheduled to the middle of December.
Beginning on September 7th, the UA Public Library hours will expand to allow more time for patrons. The Main and Lane Road libraries will be open an hour later from Monday through Saturday, and the Miller Park Library will be open later on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Now to Live on Location.
Hi, I'm Kira Depour. I'm on the Golden Bear Boulevard interviewing with Mr. Merrick. So, how do you think study hall overall is working out this year?
Well, Forum is just called now this year. I think it's working out great. I think the students have a little more freedom to kind of move around and work with their friends and collaborate a little bit. The Golden Bear Boulevard is great because the furniture and the surroundings are comfortable. They're kind of warm, so again makes people feel more comfortable. I think kids will get more work done in that sense. They have a lot of options going to the LC, some of the huddle rooms and things like that, and the labs are directly upstairs, so they're very accessible for the students. And I think it's a great thing.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Here are the homecoming court nominations.
Hey, we'd like to announce the results for the homecoming court nominees. So as soon as you hear your name, please meet me, Ms. Brown, at the main office. So here we go. Our Queen's Court candidates: Ava Adamantidis, Alana Becker, Cameron Callahan, Caroline Campbell, Kendall Grotti, Lauren Gomez, Mia Hargraves, Viv Lawless, Lucy McCabe, Lucy O'Brien, Rhea Pathak, Georgia Rao, Neela Sarkis, and Eva Van Benscholten. Now, I'm apologizing for anybody's names I've mispronounced, and these names are in alphabetical order. So let's look at our nominees for the King's Court. Matthew Abel, Amin Abubakar, Parker Badat, Xavier Kofer, Nick DiPaolo, Luke Erickson, Asher Hamilton, Jacob Hartman, Austin Henley, Chris Mazzaferi, Grant Overmeyer, Charlie Van Ammon, Nathan Varda, and Owen Young. Hey, congrats to all the nominees, and remember, please come and see me right now at the main office, and we're going to take your picture. Okay, thanks everybody.
Next week we'll be getting student critiques on school lunches and following up with girls water polo.
Thanks for kicking it with us, Bears. Enjoy the 3-day weekend.